One of the biggest misconceptions men have, especially as they age, is the belief that their value in the dating market decreases. They assume youth equals desirability, and aging means invisibility. But here's the truth, it's not that your value drops, it actually increases. If you take care of yourself, carry wisdom, and radiate calm confidence, the dating game slowly tilts in your favor. The truth is, younger women often find older men deeply attractive, but the signs are subtle, and most men completely miss them. So, in this video, we'll break down 12 powerful signs a younger woman is into you, even if she doesn't say it outright. And trust me, these signs go way deeper than playful smiles or flirty texts. But first, we need to understand the key differences between older and younger men. As many women say, men are all the same. Only the faces change, but that's only half true. Older men, unlike their younger counterparts, are often more grounded. Their priorities evolve. They're not chasing weekend thrills or meaningless hookups. They've lived, learned, and now focus on building something real, something with legacy and purpose. Younger men may still be figuring out who they are. They can be fun, spontaneous, but often directionless. That's where older men shine. Clarity, purpose, stability. These traits are magnetic to a woman who's emotionally maturing and wants more than just a fleeting connection. Psychologically, many women carry a deeply rooted desire for safety and emotional security, especially when it comes to starting a family. It's not weakness, it's biology. They're not looking for a man still finding himself. They want someone who has fought his battles and now creates calm, not chaos. And that man is often older. Now, let's get into the 12 signs that show a younger woman may secretly desire you. And you've probably overlooked them. One, she seeks his opinion, and validation. This one might seem subtle, but it's massive. When a woman consistently asks what you think about her job, her outfit, a life decision, it's more than curiosity. It's respect. It's emotional anchoring. And in most cases, it's attraction. Why? Because women only seek guidance from men they admire. This is especially true when she begins to replace her father's validation with yours. She trusts your judgment, and that trust is a powerful signal of emotional connection. Many men misread this thinking. She sees them as a mentor or wise friend. But if she isn't seeking this kind of approval from younger guys, and only you, it's not mentorship, it's desire in disguise. Two, she constantly wants to spend time with him. Desire is revealed in presence. When a woman consistently makes time for you, texts you good morning, wants to meet for coffee, cancels plans just to be around you, she's not doing it just for fun. She's prioritizing you, and often she'll do it in subtle ways. Hey, I was just in the area. I need your opinion on something. Can I crash your place with a bottle of wine? Even if she has to lie to others about where she is or bend her schedule, it's her way of courting you. Women show love with time and emotional presence. Don't underestimate this one. In a world full of distractions, if she's giving you consistent access to her time, you're already in her heart. She makes playful jokes about his age. This is her version of flirting. When a woman starts teasing you about your gray hair, your vinyl collection, or your dad jokes, it's not disrespect, it's intimacy. It's a subtle test, too. She wants to see if you're comfortable with your age, with yourself. She wants to know if you can handle her energy with grace. The more playful and teasing she becomes, the more emotionally comfortable she feels around you. And comfort is the doorway to deeper feelings. So next time she jokes that jokes, you're old enough to be her cool uncle. Don't get defensive. Smile. That's her way of saying, I like you, and I want to see if you like me too. See, she tells you how immature guys her age are. If a younger woman ever vents to you about how childish men her age can be, pay attention. This isn't just casual complaining, it's often her way of signaling that she sees you as someone different, more grounded, more aware, more emotionally intelligent. She may say things like, guys my age just don't get it. They're so into games and ego. I feel like I can have a real conversation with you. This is not random, it's comparison. She's stacking you against the boys her age and realizing they don't measure up to your level of maturity. Women are constantly evaluating potential partners. When she openly talks about her disappointment with younger men, it's her way of showing you that she sees value in what you bring. And if you respond with calm insight and don't badmouth anyone, you'll reinforce exactly what drew her to you in the first place: emotional maturity. 5. She defends your age around everyone. Here's a major green flag. When a woman is into you despite a noticeable age gap, she'll defend you to friends, to family, to random people making side comments. She'll say things like, "He's not that old. He takes better care of himself than most 25-year-olds." Age doesn't define connection. These aren't just words, they're shields. She's protecting the connection she feels with you because it matters to her. And sometimes she'll do it before you even get the chance to speak for yourself. That's loyalty. And it reveals that she's emotionally invested even when the world questions her. And if her friends begin distancing themselves because she's dating someone older, but she continues choosing you, that's not just attraction, that's deep attachment. 6. She shows insecurity about your past. This one can feel surprising. When a younger woman starts asking about your past relationships, who you dated, how long it lasted, why it ended, it's not always casual curiosity, it's emotional measurement. She's comparing herself to your past. She wants to know if she's good enough. And that only happens when she actually cares about where she stands in your life. A woman who doesn't care doesn't ask. But if she's gauging your past, she's quietly wondering, do I measure up to the women he's been with? Can I be enough for him? Is he still emotionally connected to someone else? This is your opportunity to reassure, not boast. Be honest, be kind, and always be emotionally steady. The way you handle this moment can either deepen her desire for you or shake her confidence. Choose wisely. Other men no longer feature in her life. One of the strongest yet often overlooked signs of desire is when she slowly distances herself from other men. And not because you asked her to, but because she wants to. You'll notice she doesn't flirt back anymore. She'll ignore attention from younger guys at bars or parties. She might even unfollow old situationships on social media without you ever bringing it up. This is her way of signaling exclusivity, not with words, but through actions. You've become her focus. In a world of endless options, she's choosing you quietly, consistently, and that speaks volumes. 8. She tests you, but not to hurt you. Here's something most men miss. Women test men they're attracted to, not to manipulate, but to understand. She might casually mention an ex-boyfriend who broke her heart, or say something like, "I don't think I'm the type older men usually like. You probably think I'm too young to take seriously." She's watching how you react. Will you become insecure, defensive, or will you remain composed and confident? These are her subtle ways of asking, are you really as strong as you seem? Can you handle my emotional world? The best way to handle these moments is with stoicism, calm, grounded responses that show you're not shaken by emotion. This not only earns her respect, it deepens her attraction. Because when a woman realizes she can't destabilize you, she knows she's found something rare. 9. She does things for you without you asking. Here's something critical to understand about female behavior. Women give where they feel emotionally safe. When a younger woman goes out of her way to do things for you, whether it's sending you a thoughtful meme, dropping off your favorite coffee, or cooking for you, it's not just about being nice. It's about investment. She's emotionally investing in the relationship. She wants to show you that she sees you, cares about you, and values your presence. And most importantly, she's hoping you'll notice. Even small acts like checking in on your day, remembering something you said 2 weeks ago, or adjusting her schedule to see you are emotional breadcrumbs. They reveal how deeply she's thinking about you when you're not around. For a woman, time and effort are currency. If she's spending them on you, you matter. 10. She constantly mentions that maturity is important to her. When a woman keeps bringing up how much she values maturity, emotional intelligence, or older men who know what they want, you're not just hearing random preferences, you're hearing self-justification. She's likely wrestling with her own emotions and trying to make sense of them. Maybe society is making her question why she's drawn to someone older. Maybe her friends don't understand. Maybe she's even confused herself, so she repeats it. "I'm just into mature guys. I can't deal with childish behavior. I need someone with experience." This is called self-soothing behavior, a way to validate her internal feelings and make them feel more acceptable. If you're the one she's talking to while saying these things, you're the one she's affirming. Don't feel pressured to respond. Just smile. Let her process. The more she says it, the more she's convincing herself that her attraction to you is not only natural, it's right. 11. You become the person she talks to about everything. Pay very close attention here. When a woman starts sharing her struggles with you, her family issues, her career fears, her insecurities, you're not just a sounding board, you've become her emotional anchor. Women are extremely selective with who they open up to emotionally. And if she's confiding in you without you even asking, it means she trusts you. Trust leads to intimacy, not just physical, but emotional. And that emotional intimacy is what most men overlook, but it's what makes her truly bond with you. If she's calling you late at night when she's overwhelmed, if she texts you first when something goes wrong, if she seeks your advice without fear of judgment, that's not just friendship. That's deep emotional desire taking root. 12. She wants to control more as she falls deeper. This one might surprise you. As she starts falling for you, especially in a relationship with a noticeable age gap, she may begin to show signs of possessiveness. She may want to know what you're doing, where you're going, and who you're with. At first glance, it might feel like control, but in truth, it's emotional fear. She fears losing you to someone else. She knows you're attractive, stable, experienced, and other women may want what she has, so she becomes a little more protective, maybe even slightly jealous. This isn't always healthy, and it must be addressed with emotional maturity. But the takeaway here is that she cares enough to feel threatened, and that level of emotional vulnerability is rarely shown to someone she doesn't see a future with. Bonus, she initiates intimacy. Let's not ignore the physical. When a Thai woman initiates intimacy, when she reaches out, closes the gap, makes the first move, it means she's reached a place of emotional comfort and physical desire. She's not doing this casually. Women are wired to associate intimacy with emotional connection, especially when they're thinking long term. If she's initiating, it means she feels safe, attracted, and emotionally bonded. It's not just about pleasure, it's about building something deeper. If you've noticed even a few of these signs, understand this. You've become more than just an older guy in her life. You've become her emotional safe haven, her trusted presence, her unexpected desire. And if you handle that with maturity, kindness, and healthy boundaries, you're not just a man she's dating.